don't want to trigger these guys just yet.
Scout sentinels redeployed. Here to serve. Death from above.
Hey boys, look sharp! I don't like it over there. It's dark.
Pink Horrors. This one's still got the Hell Breath, as does this one.
All rings here. I don't like it over there.
Oh, there's moving more.
It's dark. Hey boys, look sharp! Pick your guns up and hit something with them! Pick your guns up and hit something with them!
Okay, that kills them off.
Hey boys, look sharp! Doing it! Oi! No dying while I'm in charge!
Ready and willing.
Let's go this way.
My way, my lord. Thunderbolt engaging targets.
My mind is ready. As you command, my lord.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Resistance is futile.
Do the grenade.
Thunderbolt reporting in.
Okay, there's not much else here. I might as well bring that one back in to help with this.
Orders understood.
Just have another look over here.
Yes, my lord. Arrival is imminent.
Hydra here. Black cannon moving out.
Here we go.
Sentinels here.
So we've got to now take this thing down again. This is a Storm Talon. Actually, this one's not one of the other ones. It does have this Sky Hammer missile. These are still really, really dangerous for us. Let's just move it away from the other bits and pieces.
Maskless crew reporting in. A good plan, my lord.
Ah, they've still got enslavers over there.
Laces in. Aim and fire. Artillery on the way. Laces in. Aim and fire.
Alright, that one's down.
Sentinels here. Sentinels moving out. Personnel carrier standing by. Personnel carrier standing by.
I think I'll go back up and pick up this one.
Basilisk awaiting coordinates.
Okay, so have these fired? This one has. This one was only just landed. That one fired as well, but I think we'll kill this one off.
Battle tank here. Engines warming up. Enemy sighted. Firing. Engines warming up. We have a target. Ready. Fire. Limiros reporting. Take us in. Stay alert. Lining up our shot.
I should have healed that one up before I did anything else.
Arrival is imminent.
Basilisk awaiting coordinates.
I will heal the machine spirit's pain.
Of course, moving.
Leave that alone for now.
Target confirmed. Your orders. Engines warming up. We have a target.
This will be the target that they all go for, which won't matter that much.
Yes, my lord.
Yeah, we'll get rid of one more of those.
Yes, my lord. There's no hiding from us. Armored transport.
You need to heal up. I might grab myself another Bullgren. We did lose one of our heavy weapon squads, but I think I'll just grab one of these. They're fairly cheap. Just to get more stuff as well. I'm going to need more energy. Go that way. So the cities are doing fairly well. So we've now got 2 tanks that are injured. Still can't find the edge of their city. Must be a lot further off than we think. We're seeing low level, like these are just coming, these are fairly new, a lot of these. So they're sort of bringing out new forces. That's why I think we've broken the back of them.
Hey, boys, look sharp. There they are. Squash them.
Psycha here. I have already foreseen your command.
What do you need?
That one still has its fire. That one's on cooldown.
Oi, don't die while I'm in charge.
Your command.
Okay. So I think I've got to be within 1 to get the benefit of this one.
This'll get them good.
My lord, you call. They will feel my wrath.
Yeah, we'll get a little bit of hit points back.
Ready and willing. On my way, my lord.
Big ocean here.
All safety measures off. Attacking. All safety measures off. Attacking.
These aren't all that powerful. I think I'm going to leave the tower for all of this, so I'm not going to worry. I'm not going to annoy them.
Here to serve. Maintaining altitude. Death from above.
What range is that? It's only range 1, so they've got to be right next to you. So I can actually hit these pretty hard from the range. Now they've got a cliff, so no one can go down that cliff. Unless there's another way off through here, I'm going to have to move all of my other transports back away the other side. And then I can just use the Valkyrie to lift everyone across. towards the other side. Okay, order cities, or order units. Get you back on board.
Personnel carrier standing by. You got it, sir. Just give us a target.
Yes, my lord. Arrival is imminent.
Moving to new firing location. Engaging targets.
Assault Terminators, they're just Terminators. Alright, we'll be needing to correct some of these.
My lord. My lord. Leaving Ross underway.
I can kill those off. I can do a lot of damage against this one. Let's just, when we kill them, it does bring their morale down.
Reporting. Your orders. To the front line.
Oh, here we go. Razorback. We haven't seen them for a while. We killed them off at the start of the whole proceedings. Actually, they don't do a hell of a lot. The Razorbacks.
Lining up our shots. That'll take care.
I'll stay in the fight a little bit longer here.
On the Astra Militarum. That'll take care. We'll see it done. Smarten up. Commander is boxing in.
I will heal the machine spirit's pain.
Basquez crew reporting in. On the double. Fire the main battery. Basquez crew reporting in.
Doesn't get to kill it.
Moving to new firing location. Firing on your coordinates.
There we go.
Ready for orders.
Again, we can kill that one off, no problem.
As you command, my lord. Fire all weapons. Sentinels here.
I don't know if I'll take them down just yet. I think I'll just keep them back where they are.
Just give us a target. On the double. Places in. Aim and fire. Basquez going coordinates. Yes, my lord.
Go this way again.
Fire the main battery. Ready for action, sir. Raging ahead. Hydra here. Of course, my lord, will be.
Bring that through the middle of the map.
Comlink established.
Now we've got the Valkyrie here. Now there's going to be a Bulgrin that's going to come out of here next turn.
Your orders?
Let's just go across.
Coordinates acknowledged.
See if we can pick up that Bulgrin. Don't know if it's going to be there in time. We'll just move it to there. May have to join up over here or something.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, so we'll keep on moving this down in that case. I don't mind. Yeah, I'll keep on going this way because I will be getting that new strike missile in one turn. I'll get one more of those. Okay, we'll end our turn again. See what the white scars get up to this time. Just gonna grab myself a drink of water. Interesting to see how big this lake actually is. It almost feels like it goes all the way down to here, you know, down to where we're sort of fighting. Which would be an amazing choke point if that was the case. I think we've staved off a lot of what these things can do. Here they come. Yeah, I may have to run back away from here a little bit, establish a bit of a front line, and then deal with them, with the aircraft. Here we go, we've got the Sky Strike missile now.
Thunderbolt reporting in.
Damage 6.6, attacks 1, armor penetration 5, accuracy 6, range 3, aerial attack, so can only target flyers, so it's not going to be good against anything other than flyers. Pink Horrors. This thing here, I can bring these things down fairly easily.
Striking hard and fast.
That impacts all of them.
Doing it! There they are! Squash them! Hey boys, look sharp! I don't like it over there. It's dark. Push it, Captain. Oi! No dying while I'm in charge!
Gee, it's tough terrain through here.
As you command, my lord.
Moving to your coordinates. Weapons tracking targets.
Yes, my lord. Firing up the engines. Targets acquired, my lord.
These actually seem to do more damage.
Yes, my lord.
They're not bad.
Chimera here.
Okay, this thing's now fixed as well.
ABC on the move. Sentinels moving out. Here to serve.
We've got ourselves another enslaver. I think I'll ignore that for now and we'll just come back and deal with the units that are over here.
Party. Death from above.
Your commands. The machine does not hesitate.
The sky shall be yours.
Your orders?
Can the Bullgrin get there? No, not quite. Yep. Ah, wrong move, wrong move. I wish I could undo.
Orders?
I can't go on top with this, so I have to move this one on top with the other. So 1, 2, 3, it can reach there.
Your orders? Yes, my lord.
Okay, that was a bit of a waste.
Yes, my lord.
Actually, maybe not. No, maybe not, because actually that is a better move. Just to go back and explain that, if they move to their next turn, at least I'm that far forward, and then I can really race off and pick up this this engineer or engine seer, whatever they're called. Oops, what was that? What was that one we just skipped? I don't know what it was. It was back down here somewhere.
Box open, sir.
It said armoured transport, so it must be one of these.
Armored transport.
Yeah, it must be this one here. Which way do we want to go with this? I'm going to take the attention from that one. No, that one's already still moved, so let's just move this one down to here.
We'll deal with it, sir. Tank commander, ready.
I don't know if they can enslave. It's range 1 tile. Yeah, so I think they can do it across a cliff.
Scout walkers reporting.
So we might kill that one off, I think, now.
Comlink established. The machine does not hesitate.
Your orders.
I will heal the machine spirit's pain.
Marcellus, going coordinates. Right, lads, got our coordinates. Fire! That'll take care. Just give us a target. Marcellus crew moving out. Engaging targets. Books are
Alright, that makes this safe.
Sentinels here. Smarten up. Commander is boxing in. My lord. Gunner, Charlie at 36 degrees right.
Nope, still more.
We have a target. Ready. Fire. Let him have it. Target confirmed. That'll take care.
We'll heal that one up. This one's close enough.
At your command, my lord. Leaving Ross. Engaging the enemy.
Okay, we'll keep that one there. Okay, we keep on rolling forward. Got another Bulgren. Yeah, the food is sort of getting close to running out now. Or, you know, it's close to going into the negatives, but we've got a lot of reserve. Here we go, Baneblade time. 8 turns. The Marauder Bomber would be great. But the Baneblade is an amazing vehicle. Incredibly expensive though. Like 320 just to build it. 320 ore. So I need as much ore as I can get. Yeah, still wandering back down here. The city must be close. It's been a long way, you know, to push it from fighting through here. It's a fair distance. So, Utopia Rocker is then saying, may I ask a question? Yeah, ask away. Ask away. Yeah, by the way, if anyone does want to grab my attention, just do an @DAS tactic when you actually are chatting, and then it'll beep at me, so I'll then know that there's something that you want me to look at. I can get rid of that one at the back. So these guys are all a bit wounded. They're running away. What we'll do is we'll move. That one can't move very clearly, very far. Let's move this one down.
Time to fight!
Your command. Yes, my lord.
Oh, I don't quite get the kill.
You wish they will be destroyed.
Ready for action, sir. As ordered.
Hello, boss.
I actually want this one in here, just so I can start healing up, because I can get this one back to here to start healing.
Valkyrie reporting.
That's the Valkyrie. Now, I don't get a kill there.
Interceptor here. Thunderbolt on the move. Initiating
these are better. They're better than the Valkyries.
Quit messing around.
Your orders?
I'll move these through. Okay, Chubby Rock is saying, do you tweak any of the advanced settings? My first couple of games, map generated were terrible between weed and objects everywhere. It's hard to move around or even get started. I don't change the weed settings. What I do change is the volcanic down from medium to low. I don't know if I can show that. If I just press escape, if it won't show the settings, I'll have to go to new game. But that's yeah. I'll show you. I'll save what I've got. Just bear with me. Just overwrite this one. So if I go to new game, so I'm playing with a fair few mods. Actually, I'll just go back to the mod settings again. If I just go back. So under extra, I've got a under mods. These are the mods I'm playing with. So these down here are mods that I've built, so they're not actually loaded. And I haven't got this one. The rising price of units isn't loaded as well in this particular run through. So the Gladius Plus is why we're seeing the different sort of scales. Neutral pack is why we're seeing all these demons and things on the map. Locknot's expanded setup is why we're playing with 16 players on a massive map. Too many voices as well, and then the chapters of the Imperium. So they're the main mods that I'm sort of playing with. Just go back. And by the way, that mod pack, if you are wanting that, I do have a collection on Steam in the Steam Workshop. So you can grab the mods that I'm playing with. Okay, then if we go to new game. So this is the setup we're playing for this particular game. So Astra Militarum, and then one of each of the basic factions, along with all of the different new Imperium forces, the Space Marine forces, the Crimson Fist, the Ultramarines, Nova Marines, etc., like all of that sort of stuff. So there's a heap of different factions all in this one thing, which again, I forget what the maximum is if in the vanilla game, but that's with the expanded setup, you can have up to 16. And similarly in through here, the world size, I'm playing on Gigantic, which is suitable for 12. You can actually play on Colossal, but I played on this one just so we started next to other players fairly closely. Makes it a bit more exciting. The landmass, I always choose high, which does give you more choke points, which I do like the choke points, which is probably the opposite of what Utopia Rock is asking for, because that will then give you, the high landmass will give you more cliffs and things like this. So I do tend to, the default is low. So I ramp that up to high. I like the feel of the maps on high. I did some experimentation with it just to sort of see what sort of maps they generated, and that was good. Game pace, I also changed this one from fast to standard, so I slow it down a little bit. And difficulty I'm playing it on is a setting which is a little bit beyond hard, which is usually about my level. So that's sort of where we are with this particular game. In the advanced settings, I don't play with quests on because I find that they then push me into areas of the game that I don't really want to be playing. I've got all of the different DLCs on except for the Lord of Skulls. Simultaneous turns I turn off as well. Everything else is default. This is all default through here. Yeah, YW density is low by default. So you do actually have the, you've got low is the default for that one. I mean, you can just turn them off if you don't like them. And look, if you don't like stuff, just turn them off. When I saw the low Imperial Ruins and also the forest, I actually am surprised because there seems to be so much forest on the map. But I left it on low, and there still is a heap of forest there. The only thing I tend to change is the volcanic regions. So and I should just point out the density is different. Like this actually is different again, I think, to the region density. Like this is actually, so the region density is medium in through here. This is the size of the regions. So when we sort of see the different things, this can actually have a massive impact on your game as well. Like if you wanted to have like larger actual regions, then that can be, in fact it's the region size, region density. I'm not sure how that one actually does work. Don't know what the difference between those would be, to be honest. I haven't tried that. But this is different again. This is sort of like where they've got Arctic, desert, tropical, and I just turned down the volcanic. Utopia Rocket is saying, interesting, my game defaults to medium on all advanced settings. Oh, really? I mean, it does for nearly everything except for these two. Now, that may be because of the settings that I'm playing with. I would bet you if I go and change the basic settings to low, landmass, and then go to defaults, will it change that? No, it hasn't. Okay, no, that's a, yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure. That's strange. It might be because of one of their mods that I've got installed, like the Locknot setup may actually be tweaking that as well. But I tend to find that there's too much volcanic region, so I do tweak that one backwards. But I don't mind all the others. So anyway, that's the one. That's the setup. Wireweed is one of those things where it can be a good way of protecting yourself, but yeah, it does sort of can stop you as well. I think it's one of those things I don't tend to worry about it much because I just see it as an area that the enemy has to get through more than anything else. Anyway, we'll just go back and continue. So thanks for the detail. Didn't mean to. Oh no, that's fine. That's I really don't mind at all. It's sort of interesting because now I'm sort of thinking I actually wouldn't mind testing to see what actually happens if we change the setups. Like what do we get like with different worlds? By the way, you can always, as soon as you surrender, you then get to see the entire world. So you can start a world and surrender and then have a look at it, see what the actual. That's what I did originally to figure out that I liked the high. The high gives you sort of more of these lakes and things. And more cliffs, which I do like. So we've got more choke points. But there's a fair bit of wireweed on this particular map. You know, like it's all over the place. But it is just sort of choke pointy type stuff. Like back in our capital, wireweed was over here. But again, it was going to stop anything coming out of the deserts. So that was fine for starting up our first city. Wireweed over here again can be useful. It gives us protection. So the wireweed is not just a negative. It's actually can work very much in your favour, just to help with those different choke points, particularly when you're playing with such a squishy race like the Astra Militarum. Okay, so we're going to have to keep on. That one's fired. That one's fired. I want to get rid of. I've got to be careful of the forces here that will be attacked.
Your orders?
Valkyrie still has an attack as well.
Sentinels here. Your orders? Coordinates acknowledged.
So this may go through. I don't get any kills there, so I'll kill that one off.
Target.
I'll just try to get this one to survive.
Interceptor here.
What I might do is I might move this one down to take on,
I will be there.
just to stop them from getting to this one.
Death from above.
So they'll use their breath attack to try to get in around this guy. Okay, ordering units. This one's leveled up.
Box open, sir. Acknowledged. Flag cannons on alert.
It's wireweed there, so I need to avoid that. Yeah, I've remodded the Gladius Plus to try to make the wireweed stand out more. So that was one of the tweaks I made. So I made like a mod.
Aerial transport here.
Now, let's not screw this up. Gee, if we've only got one more turn, we get another tech priest engine seer.
My lord.
In that case, I'll go up to here, which I think that they could both Like they'll... Actually, no, I'll just go up to here. I won't risk it. I'll just go back and wait. Thunderbolt is here again. Let's just quickly go down into the region that we're attacking. These are quite difficult, the Umbras. Are they flying? Yeah, they can fly across here.
Just give us a target.
Oh, we can't do anything else with that one, so that's alright.
Just give us a target.
Oh, we found an adamantine weave vest. Now, have you got one of them?
My lord, you call.
No, you don't. There we go. Pop that on him. Now, that doesn't make sense because the other player should have been there. Maybe they didn't even take that. The city may be even further south than we think. Well, let's come charging in.
Better to fight your enemy before he fights you.
So I'm scanning for Devastator Marines. There's none there. The Assault Space Marines you saw there did hardly anything. They do actually have chainswords, which will do a little bit. Armor penetration's only 3. They've got higher armor penetration back through there. So I'll tackle the Assault Terminators.
Basilisk, await coordinates. Engaging targets. Smart enough. Commander is boxing in. Fire the main battery.
It's broken.
Limiros reporting. Battle tank here.
By all will.
Your orders.
I will heal the machine spirit's pain.
We'll see it done.
All right.
Limiros, engaging the enemy. My lord, Limiros reporting.
It's a bit of a waste sending it down there. Let's move this one down.
My lord,
Here we go, a little bit more damage.
engines warming up.
Still not finding their city.
We have a target. Ready, fire. My lord. Moving out, my lord. We are the Harvard Fury of the Astra Militarum. Smart enough. Commander is boxing in. On the double. As you command, my lord.
Okay, that gets rid of that, that's good.
Yes, my lord. Ranging ahead.
This really doesn't have a role anymore. It's just way too weak. That there. Still can't do anything there. So I'll move this one across.
Chimera here. Understood.
We'll come through this side.
Yes, my
We're
lord.
getting close now to joining up with the other group.
As ordered. Box open, sir.
2, 3, 4. They can reach us there.
Transferring to new location.
Bring that one through. Alright, so this one here, we've got the Bulgrins and this one coming in one turn. We're up to 25 of 25 population at this stage. I'll get more energy. This one here, the loyalty is okay. I think I'll just keep on getting more thunderbolts until we can get the other craft. Well, I mean, we're going to have a lot of these. We're still doing okay with the energy, so that's what they use. It's their resource. Watch what these guys get up to now. That was reasonable. That was a reasonable attack that they went in with. It's going to be interesting to see what they do here. What damage will they get up to? I love the recent tweaks to the Gladius Plus mod with the with what he's done with the aircraft. He sort of brought them lower to the ground and made them slightly smaller than what they were, which I think really looks good now. These Umbras have come in close. Now they're quite difficult to kill off, which is probably why this thing was never taken. I think I sort of need this one, the Siren Caster, as my cities get bigger.
Commander is boxing in. Personnel carrier standing by.
Yeah, it's just the personnel.
First crew reporting in. Artillery on the way.
Oh, they're dangerous. Beatus man traps.
Target confirmed. First crew reporting in.
I'll just do a diversion back here just to wipe this section out.
Target confirmed.
Oh, nearly.
Scout walkers reporting. Box open, sir.
The orcoid fungus there.
Weapons alight. Fast crew reporting in. Fire the main battery. Sentinels here. Looking through.
I'll get rid of that one.
Providing fire support.
There we go. We didn't need to use too much of the big stuff to do that. The tanks are still all rolling forward. This tank has taken a bit of damage.
Battle tank here. Another one for the scrappy. Smart enough. Commander is boxing in. Right, lads. Got our coordinates. Fire.
Okay, if I move that one to there,
Take us there.
I then get a good shot down this way.
Target. Ready. Fire. Limit Ross underway. Limit Ross. Engaging the enemy.
Machine does not hesitate.
Ready for action, sir.
I will give
Then we can heal that one up. This one is almost ready, so we'll bring that one down.
Another one for the scrappy. Fast crew reporting in. Let him have it. Ready for action, sir. Repositioning. Providing fire support.
Where is their city? Geez, it's really surprising. The 3 of the 4 there. I'll just get rid of that.
Box open, sir. Understood.
Aerial transport here.
My lord, you call.
Let's do some healing.
They will feel my wrath.
That'll just help this next one.
Interceptor here. Ready and willing.
Hey boys, look sharp. This'll get 'em good.
Interceptor here. Approach vector obtained. Interceptor here.
Hey boys, look sharp.
Get that one healing up.
Sentinels moving out. Ambushing the enemy. Personnel carrier standing by.
Got no one on board here.
Thunderbolt reporting in. Thunderbolt reporting
So
in.
that's done what it has to do.
Not a problem, my lord. All safety measures on. Attacking.
You see, the one at the back there still has got its flame attack, so we should really focus on that one.
Yes, my lord. Coordinates acknowledged. Engaging your target.
What do you require?
I'll move that one towards that side, and this one here, just scoot it past that edge.
We have the will and the means to do so. Ready and willing. Thunderbolt departing.
Valkyrie reporting.
Now, we'll get the next tech press engine sear on there, and the other Bulgren as well.
Your orders?
Whoops.
Your orders?
Why can't I grab that Bulgren?
Hey boys,
There we go.
sharp.
Your orders?
Right, now,
Coordinates
head south. Put that one to sleep, and wait until we get the Baneblade, basically. Actually, I can do, yeah, we don't need to do that one. I can do the Machine Spirits afterwards. This one here, still everything's still pretty good here. Now these create a bonus with ore, so I've got 10% ore there, so let's just go and pop that one in there, or there. Just go here. That's where the ruins help. So they're still running back. So they're coming from the south. They're coming from in here. Just going to keep on hunting to find their city. So that shadow, it sort of looks a bit like the same shadow from the Fortress of Redemption, but it's just a piece of ruins. This is another change I made in my little mod. It was just more randomised the shape of the ruins, so they sort of stand out a bit more proudly, like the Gladius Plus does. It just leaves them as default, which are really, really low. Trying to run back. It's the only one with a breath attack left.